Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the guard pair will be Hero and Hakeem. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Hero passes to Highsmith. Butler in the corner, stolen by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to McDaniels. Hero against Edwards. Beyond the arc, 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Hero. And here are the Heat. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And the Heat, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's McDaniels. And they're moving it up. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Here's Butler. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. To stop the run. Rebound by the Heat. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Puts it up. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
The Heat leading by 3.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Hero from long range. Here's Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Highsmith's got 6.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Jaquez against Conley. Here's the 3. Jaquez can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 7.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Adebayo with the screen on McDaniel. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley gets the bucket.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Hero passes to Jaquez. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Back to Hero. Pass to Jaquez. Now Hero. Over by Conley. They set the pick. Hero, no good. Here's McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And will. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
We've got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Dillingham in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Love dishes to Ware. Kicks it out to Love. They set the pick. Takes the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. Trailing by 4. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. And not give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And the 3 off target.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor. And he's got great size and strength, and he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes – I mean, he does all the little and big things. Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Richardson finds Love to end the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Dillingham. They grab their own miss. And Reid throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
DiVincenzo against Robinson. 6 to shoot. From deep, Richardson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Timberwolves.
Oh, that's blocked. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. 1:49 left to play here in the half. DiVincenzo. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots, we're going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is. The I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. Robinson for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Dillingham. Richardson covering. Handle outside. Pass to Dillingham. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Robinson. From past the arc. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Dillingham. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Love finds Richardson. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got 9.
Another one from distance. He's hot. And they keep feeding him, which makes a lot of sense.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The guard pair will be Hero and Hakeem. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Butler. And it's Highsmith in at power forward. Ingles passes to McDaniels. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Edwards against Butler. A floater. Edwards gets it done inside.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Butler sets a screen for Hero. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Butler against Conley. Butler a screen on Ingles. There's Hero with the 3. Miami keeps it going, a new 14-second clock. Heat moving the ball around. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Hackett. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Wasted no time on that one. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And really the story. Of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Outside Hero. Adebayo down low. Gobert on him. Shots good from Butler.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Conley kicks to Edwards. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Robinson. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Little. Randall no good. The Heat trail by 9. Robinson on the wing. Guarded by Reed. Love with the screen on Reed. Reed against Robinson. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Robinson's got 6.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. It's stolen by Randall. One-on-one here. No good with the layup.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Little sets a screen for Burks. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Driving inside.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forward.
Here's Richardson. Pass to Little. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Robinson. Little sets a screen for Robinson. The three-pointer no good. Here's Alexander Walker. No good from outside. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole...
Oh,
yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
Now here's Richardson. Not a lot of room. Sinks the three-pointer.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Randall with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Little dishes to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Robinson. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Now here's Reed. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
The Heat trail by 8. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. Hero against McDaniel. Outside Butler. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Highsmith. He's defended by Randall. Here's Hero. Goes back up. And rebounded by McDaniels. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Conley against Hero. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Butler from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero. Back to Randall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Robinson. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Offensive rebound Heat. From the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Jaquez. Three-pointer to Randall. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Robinson on the wing. Covered by Conley. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. And the Heat, another 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Randall dishes to McDaniels. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Shoots over Jaquez. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in
finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Conley with it. Butler covering. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson against Conley. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
More difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined the coach's challenge has been issued.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those three.
And so Minnesota takes the win.